Ben, let me ask you this question. What is, and I'm amazed by this, I actually need to pick the bones of this. So you're an Ipswich Town fan. We asked you, what's your favourite EFL moment of all time? And you said...
Am I going to answer here? You are aware of Ipswich's history since about 2005 as not being very, very good. And if we take the Championship as having been rebranded there's not a lot to talk about with Ipswich. So what I went for, James, was like yourself, my position as a pundit, I went for Basham arriving at Elland Road in 2019.
Love it. I love it. And it just so happens we've got lucky with this one, because on the League of 72 channel right now, we have a series called League of 72 Rewind, which is basically a look back on some fantastic seasons for some fantastic clubs as they got promoted. I think we've got Newcastle on there for sure, but we've definitely got Sheffield United's promotion a couple of seasons ago, where in that season, Chris Basham scored that goal. Here's a clip from the League of 72 Rewind on Sheffield United. After this live stream, make sure you go and check it out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Of course, we've got an interview with Chris Wilder as well, but here's that little sneak peek. Take a look.
Cross-city rivals Wednesday again frustrated United as the teams played out another goalless draw before the Blades' progress was again put under the microscope with a trip to Elland Road.
The best football I've ever seen this football club play.
We're just flying at the minute.
It would be absolutely unbelievable to be in the Prem again. Promotion's everything, isn't it, really?
We belong in the Premier League.
It's about living the dream of getting promoted.
There is a tasty prospect here at Elland Road.
And Cooper in trouble potentially here, Billy Sharp. Basham's arriving, and he takes the chance this time! There by Fleck. A minimum of 5 added minutes. Sheffield United preparing another substitution, but Sharp, well, Casilla pressed the nuclear button, and he is dismissed. Remember, it was in the 11th minute of added time they scored against Borough and saved the point. Well, this is more than 3 points.
It was more than 3 points. Ben, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. A very selfless shout. If it was me, I would have gone, can you just show the highlights from the 6-0 yesterday against Doncaster Rovers? But you're a class act. You're a class act. What is your memory of that goal then? You remember it being such a key game?
Well, I kind of got suckered in. Let's just be frank. This was a brilliant season. You had Pookie, Buendia and Aarons at Norwich. You had Bielsa and Hernandez and Phillips at Leeds. Barnes, Gale and Rodriguez at West Brom. Grealish, McGinn and Abraham at Aston Villa. Yeah. It was just a superb season. The boys at Derby with Lampard. And the title race was great. And I think for the first time, we really saw the football in the Championship really, the type of football that we'd seen come to the Premier League was now these teams at the top, particularly with Bielsa and Farke and Wilder. And I was actually I was very lucky because it was the hottest ticket in town. I was in the Sheffield United end. I have no allegiance to Sheffield United, but the commentator on your VT had it so right, because that goal and going to Leeds and winning, it wasn't about the 3 points. It was the affirmation that this team that had come up from League One, stabilised, that was playing this beautifully, I mean, you've spoken to Chris Wilder, playing this beautifully innovative football that, when all of a sudden was done in the Premier League, everyone's saying, wow, and we're like, yeah, we know, we've been seeing this for the last 2 seasons. Yeah. And look, with my team having been so poor for so long, to see what it meant for another team to make this unlikely challenge. And honestly, I was stood there in that end thinking, and they're not going to win this today. This is it for Sheffield United. This is as far as they can go. And then as the game goes on, you get a feel. And when he went through, I can almost feel the hairs popping up on the back of my neck now. When he went through, you're like, oh, wow, this is happening. He's going to score. They're going to win. And they're going to get promoted. And it's like, oh, my God, what is happening? And I think as well,
Amazing.
James, just to elaborate a bit more, the fact that it was Basham who'd been moved into midfield by Wilder that game to counteract Hernandez and Phillips for Leeds. It was just an absolutely sumptuous championship story. That a brilliant moment, and even watching it back, I still kind of just smile. It was a fantastic moment. And Leeds, we love Leeds, and they got theirs with their 94 points a season later, didn't they? And they were better for it, staying down another season, James, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're flying high now. They're happy. Ben, it's been an absolute joy, my friend. We're going to have to get you on again. Maybe we'll give it another 10 games and have another look at our table. But for now, guys, make sure you go and check out Benjamin Bloom's football channel on YouTube. It's fantastic. It's all things EFL. Good old Ben. Thank you very much, my friend. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, every single Thursday, 4 p.m, I will be live on the League of 72 channel talking about all things EFL, looking at all 72 clubs. So if you want to join us for the exclusive access and, of course, watching some of your favourite goals from your team, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell.